Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com. So, what the day it was? Totally unexpected. Of course, market could fall, but at one point of time, even 19,500 was broken, and that kind of gave jitters to everyone in the market. Like, what's happening? So that was kind of totally unexpected. In fact, yes, for the we had discussed in the morning. This was the first time after the Bank Nifty expiry change that Bank Nifty and Nifty was expiring together. So volatility was there. In fact, initially it just fell, and from there a big rally up. I felt as if the markets were recovering, but from there as a big fall, a continuous fall till end of the day, and the markets have just closed above 19,500. So technically, I would say 19,500 is a very important support. So it is right now at a very important support zone. So if that breaks and closes below 19,500, that could actually turn the entire market, bearish, and that should be watched out for the day. Now, as of now, like I, say, the markets are totally unpredictable at this point of time. Markets, I mean, have luckily, in fact, at Gold Plus, where we actually trade in MPI family, we had taken very safe trades and we could come out with about 0.8% return yesterday. So that is something good. But then, of course, in this kind of market, that is excellent, I would say. So we did close the week positive, but then I did not expect the market to actually come this low. Because of that, for few portion did go into trouble. It hit my stop loss, but in spite of the stop loss being hit, we could close the week positive by about 0.8%. That's something really amazing. So the markets, in fact, in the end of the day, the premiums on options actually went up so high. Even the next week options, we had taken some position very far away. That also went up higher. So that was a kind of fear that gripped the market yesterday. Majorly, there was a fall being seen in the IT sector again. So the news came out only later, but people have started selling even before that. So what is the news? The news is Accenture results came out in US, and Accenture results were not in line with expectation. It was slightly bad. Now you all know we have been discussing this multiple times in our podcast that every time Accenture results was setting guidance for how the IT results in India could come. So because a simple thing is the nature of business is similar. Now Accenture results were bad. Naturally, all IT stocks were to fall, but that should have happened today. But it happened yesterday. Probably some informed insiders were in action, so probably the FIIs. So we could see Infosys falling big. In fact, the highest contributor for the fall yesterday was Infosys. But overall, we could also attribute the lot of part of the fall to the expiry related issue yesterday. So today would be a very important day for making decisions on how the market could be. So I would be mainly watching out how the market would close today because that could give us some direction on what could happen next week. So apart from that, today we have some event in the US again. So of course, yesterday the US GDP data came that was in line with expectation. It has actually gone up slightly, so that is a good sign. And along with that, US markets have actually rallied yesterday, but I would not say it is gaining strength. But at this point of time, US markets are trying to find a bottom. So generally, it is a practice that whenever the markets are trying to find a bottom, the markets can be really volatile. So yesterday, US markets have really gone up, probably seen a short covering, and the markets have actually rallied up. But then it does not mean that markets are reversing. At this point of time, it could be a point of consolidation. So we'll have to actually wait for a confirmation. So at this point of time, I would say simple. Let us just stay put and look how the markets are behaving. And based on that, we plan our investments into the market. That is for the investor side. For traders, again, this is not a great time to be trading. Simple, stay away from the market unless you are an expert in trading. So that is something I had to say about the market at this point of time. So let us see how the markets are going to close today. Very important would be to look at how Reliance and HDFC Bank perform because these could actually kind of change the direction of the market. So this is something that we can look at. And but however, one important thing, since the market has fallen so much yesterday, there are chances of a slight bounce that could come. But will that bounce sustain or will it fall further? Is a question that we need to get answers for from the market today. So we'll discuss over all these details with complete information on Sunday. Sorry, on the Market Pulse video, sharp at 7 p.m. on Sunday. So that's it for now. This is Srikanth and signing off until we catch up on Sunday. Wishing you all a great weekend ahead, and of course, do press the like button before you go. That, of course, motivates us. Goodbye.